So this activity is called the Here and Now Stone. It's a mindfulness task for anchoring the attention to the present moment, which is particularly useful in the midst of emotional distress. It's an activity that can also help activate your soothe system. And if you don't have a stone, you can use almost any object that's around you. The sensation of rubbing the stone or the object is something that you use to bring your attention and anchor it into the present moment. It's also a savoring practice where you allow yourself to enjoy and savor your sensory input. You can find guided meditations on YouTube, like this one, if you don't end up liking the sound of my voice. So I invite you to pick up your stone or some other sensory object that you can use to bring you into the present moment and away from having a temporary break from your sorrows and rumination about the past or your worries about the future, bringing your attention to the moment by moment experience of the object you're holding. It can help to find a stone or an object that you really enjoy looking at, or one that you really enjoy the feeling of. I'll invite you now to start out by bringing your attention to the sight of your stone, inviting yourself to see if you can enjoy, appreciate, and fully focus on how it looks at this moment in time. You might like to notice the colors, the angles, and the way the light plays on the curves of your stone. I invite you to allow yourself, with a sense of mindful curiosity and wonder, to fully enjoy the sight of your stone. When you are feeling upset or swept up by your thoughts, you can find your stone. It's something you could even keep in your pocket and pull it out and bring your attention. And you can move on from sight to the sensation of touching the stone. Many people find it easier to close their eyes in order to fully attend to exploring the temperature and texture of the stone with their hands. I invite you to slowly savor how the stone feels in your hand, to turn it around in your fingers, trying to allow yourself to be so fully absorbed that there is very little room left for worry or regret, because you are fully here now in this moment. And as always with mindfulness practices, if your mind wanders or judgments creep in, just notice that happening and gently bring your attention back to the activity without criticizing yourself for having wandered off. As you do this exercise, you might like to contemplate how ancient this stone you are holding may be. It may be almost as old as the earth itself. Part of mindfulness is developing this curious scientist mindset, or the sense of wonder that children have as they explore the world around them. You might like to take a sense of wonder to the contrast between your soft and tender body to that of this hard old stone. Now, you might like to also remind yourself that this is an exercise that you can reach for any time that you need a mini vacation to help bring yourself back into the present moment and away from a feeling of distress or agitation. A very nurturing way of giving yourself a break and practice.